If you're thinking about buying a house in Midland, here's your how-to guide and 5 things you need to know. And make sure you stick around to the end of this video because number 4 is my personal favorite. If you like this video, I put out new ones every week to help buyers and sellers just like you. So consider hitting that subscribe button so you can stay in the loop with what is going on. On to the video. The first thing you need to do when you're looking to buy a home in Midland is hire a realtor. Hire is a bit of a loose term, but at least connect with a realtor who can give you the information that you need and want to make an informed decision when buying your house in Midland. I put out a video a couple weeks ago about how to choose a realtor, which I'll link somewhere around here. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure you check it out. But a realtor can help address your specific needs and are your guide throughout the entire process. They can help you choose a neighborhood you want to live in. Maybe your max budget isn't where you need to be. Maybe you can spend less and still be in the home you want. But the realtor will have the information and knowledge to really help you with that decision making. The second thing you need to do when thinking about buying a house in Midland is getting a pre-approval. Now you have 2 options when you go get a pre-approval. You can go to the bank directly or you can go to a mortgage broker. Now personally, I would recommend a mortgage broker 10 times out of 10 because what they will do is they will shop around at all the major banks to get you the best product possible for a mortgage. Whereas when you go to a bank, they're going to offer you what they have and they're not going to look at any of the other banks because they want to sell you the product. And more often than not, if you've got good credit history, there isn't usually a fee attached to using a mortgage broker. It just makes more sense in my opinion. And if you don't already have a mortgage broker, the reason number 1 is so important is your realtor can actually connect you with professionals throughout the whole process. So this usually starts with a mortgage broker. The other thing a mortgage broker is going to do is they're going to give you a good idea of the amount of money you can spend on a home, and they're going to be your go-to person when it comes to fulfilling a condition of financing. So now that we're all set, we know what our budget is, we know how much money we can spend, we have our list of needs and wants which we made with our realtor. So your realtor can set you up with this alert which will send new listings that match your criteria to hit your inbox the moment they're listed. So instead of you having to go on realtor.ca every day, which don't get me wrong is a great site when you're browsing, it's got lots of great information, you're not going to miss anything because you haven't quite put your criteria in properly. Now, because you're seeing everything that hits the market, it brings us to our 4th item, and my favorite part of the job is actually touring homes. So when you see a property you like, all you have to do is send your agent a message and say, hey, I would like to see this property. This is the times we're available. Can we make it happen? Your agent will accompany you and set up showings to any listings you see, and they'll also be your guide through these places. If they see something that doesn't look right to them, they should be pointing it out. They will also try and get all the information available to them and share it with you, like when was the roof replaced? And this goes both ways. You as a client shouldn't be afraid to share with your realtor what's working for you in that tour and what doesn't work for you in that tour. Because with every tour you go on, your agent will learn more and more about what you like and what you don't like, making the process that much easier and more efficient down the road. Now let's say we've toured the home, it is the one. Brings us to the 5th thing you need to do when buying a home in Midland is actually make an offer. Now here again, your realtor should take you through the entire offer process step by step, making sure you understand everything every single step of the way. If it's the first offer you've ever made, it might take a little bit longer, but it's important to go through it in detail because you need to know what you're signing. Also, your realtor will advise you on what conditions you should be putting in your offer. The 2 main ones are financing and home inspection. That's a whole other video's worth of information. But your realtor should make sure that your best interests are protected. After the offer is made, accepted, the conditions are fulfilled, and it's a firm offer, all you have to do then is wait for closing day and enjoy your new home. These have been the 5 steps you need to take when buying a house in Midland. If you think I've missed something, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to stick around and subscribe, we'd love to keep you in the loop with what is going on in real estate in Simcoe County and Southern Muskoka. And until then, we'll see you in the next one.